Hey, everybody. So I've had three people ask me this question just within the last week, and I've had others ask me before that. So I thought this is obviously a topic that people are interested in. So they might find a video useful so I don't have to repeat myself so many times. um, and this way, people that I don't see regularly or who live in a different location or whatever can hopefully also benefit. But the question is, do would older people find the meta glasses to be useful, or would they be too difficult, especially for like someone who um isn't as tech savvy, or like if they went blind later than life or waited later in life. Tongue tied today. But if they hadn't been blind very long and therefore um didn't have a lot of like equipment and stuff like that, so it'd be probably more of a learning curve for them than it's worth. um and so that's what we're going to be discussing. Like, some things I don't think it probably is as valuable for an older person to learn, like braille, for instance. Yeah, like a lot of times a person's hands would become less sensitive as they get older, so the different dots would be harder for them to learn, or for to feel the difference, or distinguish, I should say. And so like that is one um skill that I don't think would be as valuable. And so a lot of times when I'm asked this question, is kind of in the context of like the meta glasses or some other like smart glasses for the blind or whatever. And yeah, the short answer to that is that um they probably, the ones that are specially just for the blind, in other words, might have more features, or might be a little easier for them to use in some respects. But just the price point I really love about the Meta glasses, and I love how stylish they are, so you don't stick out at all, you just look like a normal, just they're just a normal pair of glasses that people are used to seeing every day. Um, and so, yeah, that's I'm going to be giving you some why I think for seniors in particular, there are some skills that are particularly um, suited to the Meta glasses. But before I get into that, I just want to tell you about my most recent videos about Grok 3 and some other advancements in AI. It's a lot to try to keep up with, but I try to give you an overview and focus on some of the most important things. So that's one I did just a few days ago. And also, robots, I'm really excited about that. This is the year of the robot, and we probably won't see it in our homes this year, but we'll definitely start to see many of them in factories. And there's already some big companies, like B&W is one, that are implementing robots. And of course, we've seen them in like places like Amazon for a long time already. But those are more like not generalized robots, they're just programmed to do one or two tasks. Whereas what I think we're going to see soon are ones that can pretty much do anything. And so, also the video that I did with Greg Trapp recently about um, Voc Rehab and independent living agencies for the blind, I think was a really good video that a lot of people could get a lot out of. So be sure to check that out as well. So, getting back to the topic at hand here, my mom was one of those people that wasn't as tech savvy, although she did get a computer. Um, and so, or we got her one, and then she actually used it. She used it less in the last few years because she just got frustrated with it so easily. Um, but we convinced her to participate in our Skype calls with her computer and stuff like that. And dad was even into it for a while, looking at tractors and whatnot. And so yeah, but like mom would never get a phone with a touch screen. She just had a cell phone that was has had buttons on it. So and she never did like sent people texts or anything like that with her phone. Um, so I can definitely relate to like how that these some of these skills are harder for people, especially when they just haven't grown up in that type of environment like kids today. Some of them are more proficient at computers than people a lot older, just because they grew up with it. And mom even would get frustrated with Alexa when she would come to my house. And I would be playing music on there, and then she would want to hear a certain song or would want to turn it down or would want to stop the music or whatever, but it would never hear her. Um, and or sometimes she wouldn't say the command just right. So that is kind of a hindrance with these. You kind of have to be more specific with how you prompt these some of these devices, but I don't think that will be as much of an issue as time goes by. And even now, it's way easier to prompt them. They've already, like the meta glasses in particular, have made progress in this regard where you don't have to be as specific with your prompts. Um, and so as fast as this technology improves and changes, I should probably specify that I'm recording this in at the beginning of 2025. So I'm sure later in the year it will a lot of this stuff might be outdated or there might be even more improvements than there are now. So but I was just thinking about how much different like nursing homes of the future will be when I'm in a nursing home. I'll want my phone with my smartphone and my computer and all that stuff, and so will everyone else of my generation. um and so yeah, that will be a different type of environment, and even more so with succeeding generations. But then it occurred to me, well, actually nursing homes or old people homes probably won't even be a thing in the future because everyone will just uh, well, for one thing, I think it'll be living a whole lot longer and more healthier. And so, but the robots will be around to help take care of people as they age. So a lot of them will probably just be able to stay with their families or even live independently for a lot longer. But I do think it's for older people that it tends to be more isolating for them later in life because it's harder for them to go out and stuff. So I really believe in like retirement communities and things like that, where they can be around other people and where there's like activities scheduled and stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of getting off topic here, but that was just a tangent my mind went on when I started thinking about um, older people now as compared to just a generation or two from now. Um, And so, anyway, though, what I do like about the Meta glasses is that you can speak to them. And so that means you can do a lot of things hands free. And so I do think, though, that it would be important for you to, if you are a senior, so I'll probably be addressing the rest of my video to you, to the older person that has these questions about whether to purchase a pair of glasses or to have their agency do that for them. And so I think it's important for you to have a dedicated person, like a friend or family member, or person in your agency or your blindness, like the independent living or older blind program or whatever, that can help you set them up and help you to troubleshoot them if you have difficulties, or help you to um, fix or figure out issues that might arise. Because if you're not used to running a smartphone um, independently, like maybe you can do some basic things on it, like call people or dictate text messages or whatever. But if you um, can't do much more than that, then that you probably would need help with the initial setup of your Meta glasses and to troubleshoot them. Um, and so that would be one caveat that I would have, because even though it's pretty straightforward to set them up with the MetaView app and stuff, it would be a lot more challenging for someone who doesn't use their phone regularly for stuff like that, like for installing apps independently and whatnot. Um, and so then that person would probably have to teach you like how to help you walk through like how to send text messages or ask about the weather or ask about news stories, or basically you can do a lot of the same types of things that you could do with an Alexa device or something like that. So I probably won't go into those types of things as much in this video. I'll just try to focus specifically on things that the glasses in particular would be good for. And so um, yeah, you should definitely, the person that is setting up your glasses should put Be My Eyes on them, because that doesn't automatically come on the glasses. You have to go into the accessibility settings and set that up. So if you don't already have a Be My Eyes account, that would be the first thing you would need to do, is to have them put Be My Eyes on your phone and set up an account and all that. And then from there, you could put them on your glasses. Um, and so when you go through the basic setup, it will ask whoever is helping you with your glasses, it will like say, first you should probably hook these to your phone, and for all of these you have the option to opt in or out. But the phone is definitely one thing you would want to do, because then it would sync with all the contacts on your phone. And so then you could make phone calls. If As long as you were wearing the glasses, you could just say, hey Meta, call um Cindy or whatever, and then they would do that. Or if you got a phone call while you were wearing the glasses, you could just say, hey Meta, answer, or you could just double tap on the side of your glasses to answer the phone. And then at the end of the call, you could uh, do the same thing to hang up, either tell them or double tap on your glasses. Um, and also, you would want to hook them up to Messenger. So that would be another thing where if you're not already on Facebook Messenger, you would want to get an account first and then hook your glasses to it. And the reason that Messenger is a good thing to have is because you can do video calling with the contacts on your Messenger. So the person that you call could actually look through your glasses and tell you, like if you dropped something, they could tell you where the object was, or like they could look at the food you were cooking and tell you how if it looks done or not. Or just if you were out and about, they could help you find where the sidewalk was or where the store was that you were um, or something inside the store. If you're looking for a particular groceries or something, the person could look through your glasses and help to guide you with things like that. Um, And like I said, if you're listening to this video a few months later, I'm pretty sure that eventually you'll be able to do that with Be My Eyes eventually. So then you wouldn't even necessarily need a messenger account. Because right now you can call a volunteer on Be My Eyes, which would be just a stranger, somebody you don't know, and you just say, "Hey Meta, be my eyes," or "Hey Meta, call Be My Eyes," and it would connect you to a volunteer to help you with the same types of things. But a lot of times, especially older people, would probably feel more comfortable with people they know. But like I said, um, be My Eyes, you can already have set up a group where you can put like friends and family into that group. And so, but you can't call them hands free, unfortunately. So, as of yet, you would need to use your phone to make the call. But then, once the call is made to your friend or family member, then you would just, whenever you want to switch to the camera view, for your glasses, you would just double tap on the button that's on the side of your glasses on the right hand side, which is called the capture button, and then it would switch to the view of your glasses. And then, if you ever need to switch back to your phone camera, you just double tap again, and it switches back to your phone. Um, and so, yeah, that's really cool about the glasses that I think seniors especially would find useful, is to have someone anytime that they could call and for help with visual tasks or something that of that nature. Um, and so and I think if this feature does come to Be My Eyes, where they could call someone they know hands free, that I think they would gain a lot more blind people, even because older people are that group is the fastest growing group of people in our population, that's growing at the most rapid pace. And so a lot of older people, of course, their vision starts to deteriorate as they get older. So I think Be My Eyes would gain a lot more people, even if they did integrate this feature, because a lot more of the older generation would join the app, I am sure. So if anybody from Be My Eyes is listening, that would be a suggestion that you might want to consider, and I'm sure you probably already are aware of the great advantages of incorporating that. And I know the people from Be My Eyes have said this is only the beginning, so there's a lot more they're thinking of doing, and it's just so cool that they're actually integrated right into the Meta um, app, and that they have that company backing them. They have Meta's aware of the Be My Eyes app and all that, which I think is very awesome. Um, and so, of course, you can um, some of the voice commands and stuff, you could the person who's helping you could put some of them on a recording or in a document for you or whatever, that you could refer back to if you do forget some of the prompts. But you can tell your glasses to look and tell you what they see, and then they will take a picture and describe what they see. Whatever you're looking at, they will tell you what is in the frame of the glasses. And so they can read your text to you, and you can send a text to your friend. I think I might have said that already, like just dictate it out and the glasses would send it, and then the if the person texts you back, the glasses would read that for you. And um you can play music on your glasses, which right now that probably isn't as easy to do, but I think that will even become more integrated as well, like where you can just it will be as easy as it is on your Alexa device to play a particular song or a particular playlist or whatever. And they already are the glasses are integrated with, I believe Amazon Music and Spotify, and I'm not sure what else, but they're adding more of that kind of thing all the time. Um, and the glasses really sound good, especially for how little they are and everything. Like they have a good bass sound and just really good for music quality or for listening to a book on the glasses if they are integrated with Audible. So you can do that, or hopefully Bard eventually will be able to get on there too. Because I mean, right now you can play a Bard talking book from NLS on your glasses, but you do have to start the process on your phone, and the sound just comes through your glasses. And so when you do ask the glasses what they see, you can also ask follow-up questions. So like that would be useful to match your clothes. Like um what color outfit is this if you're going through your closet, or do you think this shirt would go with um this skirt or whatever like that. A lot of people use them for things like that, and by if you're ever in doubt, like I said, if you're worried that if the glasses are giving you accurate information, you can always that's when you can call a person on Messenger or on Be My Eyes to verify. um and you can also set reminders and timers on your glasses. So if you're cooking something, you can tell the glasses to set a timer for 30 minutes or however long your food needs to cook. And you can also hold a box of food or whatever in front of your glasses and ask them what it is. So it can help you identify cans of food, or food in your refrigerator or food in your freezer. And then you can have it either read the directions off the box, or what I usually do once I know what it is, I'll just tell my glasses to search and tell me the directions. So then it will just do a web search on the internet and tell me the directions for that particular product. Um, and you can have them like help you set your oven or your thermostat or things like that. If you have a garden, you could go outside with your glasses and have them identify the different plants and how they're looking, which ones are looking green, or various that you could even ask them like what kind of product might help this particular plant if it isn't doing as well or whatever. So the sky is pretty much the limit. um and so like I said, they're constantly improving, so it's just going to get better from here, and they'll keep adding more and more features. So always allow updates so that when the latest features come out, your glasses will have them, and then it will tell you what the updates are. And so I hope you found that helpful, and I will continue to keep people updated on here. I've already done several videos about the glasses. Like how about the app, that the companion app that you need, the MetaView app, and about the live translate feature that translates into other languages, and um what was the one I just did recently about how to do a factory reset on the glasses? I haven't actually done one about how to install them from scratch, but I might do that one of these days. But most of that information would be within the other two videos I just mentioned about the MetaView app and the live translation, or not the how to do a factory reset. Those two videos would pretty much give you an outline of what to expect when you do a install for the first time. So I hope you found this useful, and uh, please hit like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I really appreciate you guys, and always love to hear your feedback. Bye for now.